Hello friends, myself Shriram Korde. In this video, we will understand about character variables and obviously we'll understand about character constants and then how do I initialize character variable. So that we will understand. After learning that, we will get an overview about various keywords which are part of C programming language. So let's get going. So here I just have kept a file ready. Say mychars.c is a C file, and in this C file now I basically would like to create various variables. So what I have done is, just to save the typing time, what I have done is these are the character variables. So charch is a variable, A is a variable, B is a variable, C is a variable. So these are all the character variables, and the character constants are what? So the character constants are essentially capital A, so capital B, like that till capital Z. Then you can have basically small things like you can have Z, then you can have small a, small b, like that. So obviously here I'm not typing properly, so let me just put it here. So this is like a, b, then till Z, then you can have small a, small b till small z, and then you can have 0 to 9, and then special symbols like dollar, exclamation, star, and like that. So there are several such special symbols are there, and you can find very easily if you just google. These are all the special symbols, and over a period of time, as we proceed in our videos also, lot of such symbols we are going to use. So the point I'm just trying to make it is, here what I have done is ch is a character variable. That means here the data type is character, and char is a keyword which has already been predefined in C compiler. Similarly, A is a variable, B is a character variable, and C is a character variable. I can always give some other name. Say probably I can give some name to a variable, and I can give it, say, my ch. Okay, so that's also okay. I can have underscore, and I can do that. So here if I want to initialize it, say my underscore ch, then I can always do it with, say, something like, say I want to put here, say, percentage, and I can put percentage in this. So now if I want to now print all this, so if I want to just print all this, then I can, obviously I will have to use a printf. So I will use printf here, and then for character printing I have to use percentage c, percentage c, percentage c, and then percentage c, and then, yeah, there is one more. So percentage c, and then I will use ch, a comma b comma c comma my ch. Okay, and then I can just printf, and I can go to next line. So if I just do that, then my basically job is done. What essentially I have done is, that means I have defined a named location whose name is ch, and it basically occupies a memory. Uh, then similarly a, b, c, and my ch. Then I have initialized it with character constant. So character constants I just have told you, and when we initialize it, it should be in the single quotes, and then we just print it. So let me just run this file. So I'll just say run. So it is building, and then you can see the output. So you will see this AZ dollar X and percentage has come. So that means what exactly has happened. So the way in which someone understands this is essentially a ASCII value of A is stored in CH. Similarly, ASCII value of Z is stored in a variable. Similarly, ASCII value of dollar, then small x, then percentage, like that. So I can basically, instead of this dollar, so probably I will just change it to, say, small a, so that you will get an idea. And let me just run this. So you will see a, capital Z, then small a, x, and percentage. So now the question is, how do you know that basically it saves a ASCII value? So for that, what we can do is we can simply debug this. So I'm just debugging this, and now let me just put watch here. So if I just put watch on ch, if I put watch on, say, a variable, then if I can put watch on my underscore ch. Similarly, I can put watch on B, and I can put watch on C. So you will see right now all these have some or the other values. Essentially, they are initialized to garbage. So let me now just do a step over. So you will see now this A, capital A essentially has integer value 65. So that is what I mean by ASCII value. So this is what I meant a comment. I made a comment. So this is ASCII. So essentially ASCII value gets stored in the variable, in the character variable. So obviously here we are talking about in the character variable. So ASCII value gets stored in the character variable. So here 65 is the ASCII value of capital A, and let me just proceed forward. So you will see this 90 is the ASCII value of capital Z. Then let's proceed. Then you have C, B and A. So B you will see 97. So 97 is the ASCII value of small a. So you can see the difference. That's why I purposefully changed it to small a. So the ASCII value of capital A is 65 and ASCII value of small a is 97. So essentially the B is going to hold value 97, and that's why it is in single quotes. Similarly, we will see for C. So let me just do it for C. So C essentially is 120. So it basically starts from 97 and it goes forward. So 97, 98 like that until Z. That means you just need to add a 1 till Z. Similarly, we can just do it. So my CH, you will see the percentage. So ASCII value for percentage is 37. Okay. So that means the when we talk about capital letters, then the ASCII value starts from 65, and when we start or when we talk about small case letters, then the ASCII value starts from 97. Similarly, you can get for ASCII values for 0, 1, 2, 3 and like that, and we just have printed it. So you can just print it and then you will see this output is coming here. So that's the way this thing works with respect to that. Now let me just stop this and let me go to the overall keywords understanding approach. So we will go to that. So now here you will see there are various keywords which are part of C language. So when we say keywords, that means these are the words which are already predefined. That means C compiler knows the meaning of it. You can't use it. You can't just like that change the meaning of it. You can't use it. I mean to say is like you can't change it just the way in which you think like that. So you have to use int means integer. So we are using this int for quite a significant amount of time. So int is one such keyword. Then we also have used other things. Say we have used here today we have used character. Just now in this video we have used character. So character is one such keyword which already has a predefined meaning. Then float we already have we used. So integer, float, character, these are all the keywords which are related to the data types of the variable. Then there are other keywords like double, so which is a float again or a real number essentially, and it has a better capacity than what a float data type can handle. So then there is a very interesting thing which is called as size of. So this size of essentially helps us to get how many bytes are reserved for a particular data type. So probably we will study this later in the coming videos, because this is a very important aspect when it comes to knowing how many bytes a particular data type occupies. That means how many bytes, when I say int x, then how many bytes x is going to occupy. Similarly, when I say character, say ch, then how many bytes character ch or ch is going to occupy. So these are some of the keywords. Then we will obviously study the popular one, like struct is one such popular one which helps us to create structure. Then switch case statement. So here you will see switch case. Then if statement is obviously for the conditional programming. Then there is a loop for loop. Then you will have while loop. So these are the things that we will study as part of loops. Then return, we are using it many times, we have seen it in main program. So return Then these are the data types like long, short. Then you can have a signed data type and you can have an unsigned. So there is a signed and then there is a unsigned. Uh, so and then continue again goes with a loop like for while or for loop, and then do loop is there. So do loop, for loop and while loop. With that there are two statements normally used like continue and break. Similarly with if, you typically will use break when you are working with loop. So like that there are so many keywords are there. They are not large in numbers, but it's a significant number which basically we need to study as we proceed forward, and I will keep on mentioning it to you these things as we proceed forward. So this was just a quick overview with respect to the various keywords. That means these are the for which the meanings are already been defined to the C compiler and we can't change it. We just have to use it the way in which they are there. So I hope you got this video. That means we understood the first thing was about the character variables and the character constants, and we saw it in working by writing a code. And then obviously I gave you overview with respect to the keywords which are part of C programming language. Thank you.